Did you have an inkling? Did you think that you'd be that first overall pick?
A little bit, I've gotten to know Dan Carey really well, playing for Team Canada over there in the U21 championships a couple weeks ago. So, I had a good relationship with him. Nothing was set in stone, obviously, but it was just super exciting, and I was kind of just waiting on it, and it came out to be true. So, just really excited.
What were the discussions with Dan prior to the draft?
They're just regular discussions, just kind of getting to know each other better. I think that's kind of the first time I've ever met him. So, he was kind of getting to know me, getting to know him. So, I think it was just kind of introduction and kind of getting to know each other better, just to make sure everything was kind of going the right way, and I think it went well. So, it's good.
You mentioned how it went well. I mean, what about the conversations went well, or what felt comfortable with Dan Carey looking ahead to the draft?
I don't know. It just kind of we hit it off like right away. It was kind of just simple conversations, just lacrosse. Team Canada, they did a great job kind of setting us up over there and making us feel comfortable, and he was a big part of that. So I think I really appreciated that and all the work he did for the team. So I understand he's a hardworking guy, so it's a kind of easy guy to kind of root for and fight for and play for. So I'm excited.
At the University of Vermont, I mean, you've had a very prolific collegiate career already. How have they helped set you up for when you do become a pro?
Yeah, for sure. UVM's played a huge part in my career. Coming in there when I was, a 16-year-old kid, they kind of took a chance on me. They're the ones that kind of developed me through my teenage years, and I've had some great experiences there. Coach Fipes, Coach Bernhardt, Coach Kavanaugh, all those guys. They've really groomed me to be who I am now, going from a 17-year-old kid going in there to a 21-year-old graduate. So I can't thank them enough, and I really appreciate their support and everything they've done for my career.
Why take the fifth year?
I took the fifth year because I lost the COVID year, obviously, like everyone else. But I took the fifth year, going to an ACC school, a little bit bigger program, kind of chasing that national championship, getting my master's degree as well. So it's an awesome school, an awesome program, and just one of those things. It's like I kind of just wanted to go chase a national championship. So I'm excited for that.
How will the extra year help add to the hype of actually becoming a pro when you finally do?
Yeah, I think I'll be watching all the games this year, and I'll be really excited. Really bummed out I can't play, but it's gonna kind of add that fuel to the fire, watching those games and watching the guys go compete. So I'll be cheering them on, and I'll be excited for when I can join them.
So #1 overall pick in 2 drafts this year. How much does that pressure really exist? Obviously, you get to deflate it over the next year, but right now for you, what's that feel like?
Yeah, I think there's definitely pressure, but I have confidence in my game. I know I can be a good pro if I do the right things and all that stuff. But there's definitely pressure, but I don't really look at it that way. I look at it more as opportunity. Still got to prove myself. There's nothing guaranteed, no matter what. So still got to go work hard and keep working and keep kind of trying to get better.
So finally, now getting into your first year that you'll be playing without your brother on the same team as you, are you going to ask Dan if he'll look at getting an extra signing in there?
No, I definitely joked about it, but it's a professional business. He's got to do his job. Obviously, would love to play with him. I love playing with him. Play with him my whole life. So if it happens, it happens. It'd be really cool. So.
Speaking of playing with players, obviously another reason that you're going to UVA is Peyton Cormier.
Yeah.
What is a player that you're looking forward to, though, on this Rochester team to make a connection with once you do get here?
Yeah, I think the obvious one is Ryan Smith. The recent draft pick. He's a righty. I'm a lefty, so he's definitely one of the top players, kind of growing young players coming up in the league. And he took a big step forward last year watching them play. So having that guy on the other side of the ball it'll make my life easier on the left side. So. Just really excited to kind of get to know all the guys as well. They got a good young team, so I'm excited to get down there and get going when I'm eligible to play.
You talk about watching Ryan Smith play last year. I mean, he took that fifth year of eligibility as well. Does that kind of, make you think about how much more mature you might turn in this next season before going to the NLL?
Yeah, for sure. I think there's a lot of guys that took fifth years. I know they just signed a bunch of their draft picks from last year's draft, and they're just kind of getting into the groove of things now. So I think it'll definitely help me mature, but I think a lot of guys are doing it. I think it's helping other guys a lot. So just another year older, another year for your body to mature, and I think it's a good thing.